always demonstrate what we're doing for the group that day so that the kids that need that visual input and demonstration, I always do visual, even during my sessions, you see I always do a visual demonstration. And for some kids, we didn't have to use them today. A lot of times with our preschoolers or when we have new students come in, I use the picture cues, and they'll be lined up so that they know the picture schedule and there's no unknowing of what's next. So they'll have a picture schedule and we pull and we line them up, and that's what is for that group. Today we did an obstacle course. Contralateral, bilateral movements of the body. And it's a pressure tunnel so that they're getting input, because it's heavy work actually for them to go through that tunnel. It's hanging on them. The navy blue is the darkest and heaviest, and then you have the sensory piece tied in also with the visual, so that you have the navy blue, very dark, and then they get to the yellow, which has little holes and they can actually see through the yellow portion, and then they go through the red, which is a more lycra, and that they can't really see through that, but it's kind of an in-between as far as the navy blue and the yellow. So, and we're also looking for the transition, the squat down to the floor, going through the tunnel, and then coming out of the tunnel, another transition, floor to stand. Then the next thing was the targets, the heart targets, and I always try to simplify that as much as I can. Everything's color coordinated. If you noticed, the circles and the bean bags were the same color as the heart target that was in front of them. A lot of times if that's not the case, you tend to see some of the behavioral pieces come into place, and the kids will pick up their bean bag and huck it at the target that's 5 feet away. So do tend to keep it color coordinated. So we're looking for eye-hand coordination there, throwing overhand and underhand. And after the target, we had the stepping stones, and those stepping stones, as you could hear, provide uneven terrain for the kids to have to balance on, and I keep them aligned so they're having to have a narrow base of support to go down them, and as they're stepping on them, as the air is sinking out of them, it's making them use their postural responses. So you're looking for that, and then obviously protective. If they lose their balance, then they're stepping off and not falling to the floor. So if they weren't using their protective reactions, they'd fall to the floor. So that was the stepping stones, and then obviously the running, locomotion, weight shift, speed, the pattern of their running. Are they getting air time? Are they swinging their arms in a reciprocal manner from their legs? Are they dissociating their legs from their pelvis? Or are they using, so I'm just looking at the quality of their movements when they're doing that. And then they have to come back and they're in line, and that's a big piece of being in a school and function in the school, is being able to line up and respect the space of others and knowing where your body is in space so that you're not bumping your friends. So that's why we did all that today.